Hey, hey, my friends. Happy Tuesday. It's Jen Pittabach with By the Shore Stamping, and I'm here to actually play with one of my new favorite bundles. It's the Sweetest Cherries bundle, and I've been playing with it quite a bit actually lately. Here's the stamp set and the punch. I love a good punch bundle. I think it's super easy, and I think this one's going to be really great for scrapbooking and card making. And I was going to do some scrapbooking for you today, but I just wasn't prepared with pictures and whatnot, so I'm going to still play with it, but I do think that this will be really cute as a scrapbook page. So it will be coming soon. So let's go ahead and do a quick card to get us started with this suite, or this bundle rather. Okay, so I'm going to start with a real red base, and I cut this at 4 1/4 by 11 inches, and I'm going to fold it in half, but I'm going to keep it as a side fold, so it's just going to open long instead of on a shorter base. I also went ahead and cut a piece of crumb cake cardstock that measured 4 by 5 1/4, and then I embossed that with the Timber 3D embossing folder. And I'm going to go ahead, I think, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and attach that down. So I'm going to go ahead and just put this right onto my card base. Okay. And then we're going to do a little bit of stamping. So I'm going to grab a piece of white cardstock. This one measures 3 by 4 1/4. And I will grab the sentiment, which I'm using the Sweet as the anchor. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp that in Memento Black. So I'm going to get that good and inked. Now I'm going to want to pair some of these other words with this larger sentiment. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp it just a little bit higher, but off to the right. We'll stamp that down. Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to go ahead and do some sentiment stamping with this. And I'm trying to think what color I want it to be. Let's go ahead and use the petal pink here. So I'm going to do, I think I want it to say, wishing you a sweet day. So I'm going to go ahead and take the wishing you, and where's day? Oh, right here. Okay, I'm going to need both of those. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a couple of smaller blocks. Let's pick this one here. We'll pick this one up with that. And then this one, we'll have to turn on its side to get it to be long enough. And I'll do this one first. So I'm going to go ahead, just ink this up. And I'm going to stamp it right along the bottom of this petal pink. Okay, and I'll use my paper trimmer to trim that like that. Okay, and then we'll do the same thing with the day. So I'm going to do day here, as close to the bottom as I can get it, and we'll trim that one as well. Okay. And now I'm going to go ahead and just, we'll cut straight edges, I guess, here and here. And then I can kind of put it down there. And then this one, we'll put at the top. Like that. Okay. And now we need to, before I kind of assemble that, I want to do a little cherry. I might end up changing those words just a little bit. So I'm going to use my punch. So I used Real Red as the base, but I'm going to use this is Sweet Sorbet as my cherry. So I'm just going to punch that. That gives me my little cherry. I'm also going to punch this to get some leaves. And then the last thing I'll need to do, let me just get these out of the way, is a little stem. So I'm going to go ahead and grab another scrap piece of crumb cake and we'll stamp a little crumb cake there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and assemble this a little bit. I'm going to use a mini glue dot to attach the stem. The mini glue dots are a little bit big for the stem, but what I'm going to do is you kind of just, I stick this down in here. You push down on your glue dot and then pick it up and it comes off. And then I just kind of fold over anything that's hanging on the edges. And I'm going to go ahead and stick that so it's right on the front of my little cherry. I love these cherries. These are going to be so cute on a scrapbook page. They're going to be super cute on a card. And I'll show you a couple of different versions of the card as soon as we're done here. Let's go ahead and add this in. Okay, so I'm going to put one little leaf on the front. And then I'm going to add one little leaf to the back as well. So I'm just going to stick that back here. Give it a little bit of depth, okay? Like that. All right, so now we can stick our little cherry kind of off to the side. And because this is going to kind of overhang a little bit, it's fine. We're going to just make sure we put the dimensionals just on the right side here. So let me just add a couple dimensionals here like that, and then we can go ahead and add that to our piece. Okay, and now we're gonna go ahead and add the wishing you here. And we can put the day down here. And I might actually kind of do a little bit of askew on that. We'll see. I'm wondering if I should cut around it, but I think I'm going to leave it the way it is. We'll leave that right like that. I do feel like I want it a little bit smaller here, but maybe I'll actually kind of overlap it a little bit. I don't want it to go down below the white too much. So I think that looks kind of cute. But before I do that, I may actually wrap a little bit of twine on here. I should have probably not stuck this down quite yet. I'm going to go ahead and grab some twine. Okay. And I'm going to tie a little bow right under the S. So I'm just going to kind of get this to go under my cherry there to hold that in place. And then I'll pull this around. And we'll tie a little bow here. And I am going to put this white panel on with some dimensionals as well. Get that down here. Oh, I didn't really leave myself a whole lot of room, but we'll make it work. Like that. You know what? I might change my mind on the sentiment just because the other one's bugging me a little bit. So let's do this and this. I'm going to use a little glue dot just to reposition my little bow because it's being a little crazy. So I'm just going to do like that. Okay. And now, like I said, I think I'm going to go ahead and use Life Is instead. And then I can actually cut it a little thinner because I want it not quite so thick here. So I'm going to do Life Is like that. Perfect. And then I'll use my scissors, or you could use your trimmer. I'm just going to use my scissors because they're handy. Trim that down, and we'll cut them on angles like this. And then I can go ahead and pop that up like that. So let's put this on dimensionals. And we'll do that. Okay, and then we'll pop this up. Add a couple of dimensionals here. Pop that up as well. Life is, I think I'll put it over here. Life is sweet. Like that. And then I am going to grab some Stella, and we're going to make this little cherry super sparkly. I just ordered 2 more of these, you guys, because probably could have ordered like 10 more. But this one's been kind of dying for quite some time, but it's got enough in it to sparkle up this cherry. Okay, super cute. I don't know if you'll be able to see it in the video, but oh yeah, you can see a little bit. That cherry is very sparkly. And then the last step for this is just add a little bit of bling, of course. So I'm going to grab some of my new iridescent pearls. These are super cute. And I'm going to go ahead and throw some of those on my card. I don't know what I did with my take your pick tool. Oh, it's right in front of my face. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and grab a larger one and a smaller one, which we'll put up here. And then I'll grab a smaller one to just kind of stick down over there. There we go. Super fun, super cute, and really fast, which is always a good thing when you're trying to make a card, right? You want quick and easy. So let me show you a couple of different versions. So I kind of did this card a little bit differently this time. This is a sneak peek of one of the cards that I'm doing with my team this weekend at our team retreat. They're getting a whole class, and actually this is going to be one of my Stamp of the Month card kits later in the year. But they're getting this weekend, and this time I stamped the cherry flat. I actually stamped the sweet and then fussy cut around it and then popped up the sentiment, and that allowed me to overlap this cherry a little bit with the sentiment. I don't know if you could see that. So there's another version, and I also stamped the background instead of embossing the background. And then this one is another really cute one. I used a sample in the catalog to inspire me. They used strips of paper and then tore the tops and bottoms, which I thought was really cute. And then I just used another piece of paper, pattern paper to match, and this time I actually used the Sweet Sorbet, the in color glimmer paper. So that's actually glimmer paper instead of Wink of Stella, but gives you the same kind of feel. And there you have 3 different versions using this super cute stamp set. So hopefully you guys liked that project. And like I said, I think like a couple of cherries paired together next to a picture of a really cute little baby or something would be really cute, with the little sweet attached to it. Something like that would be really, really cute. So look for a scrapbook page coming your way soon. I just gotta find the perfect picture for that. So I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, go ahead and click the like button. And if you really want to make my day, go ahead and subscribe. Until next time, have a great week. Bye for now.